Hey guys, what's up? It's all about Mike 18 here, back with another video. Guys, I will be giving you my July 2013 movie guide right now in this video. This is also called the Summer Movie Guide Part 2. Part 1 of my Summer Movie Guide series was the June Movie Guide, which I obviously already did. That's already out on my channel. Check it out if you want. Now, this is my July Movie Guide, Part 2 of my Summer Movie Guide series. Now, guys, if you don't know what my movie guides are, really briefly, I'll explain to you what I do in them. Basically, guys, at the beginning of every new month, or before the start of every new month, I go online, I look up at all of the upcoming films for the upcoming month. I write them all down on a piece of paper, and I talk to you guys about them in this video. I'll let you know their exact release date. I'll let you know whether or not they're coming out in 3D or even IMAX 3D, and I'll let you know whether or not I'll be seeing some of these films. And yeah, I like doing these videos, guys. I think you guys like them too, so that's why I keep doing them. And yeah, so I got a bunch of movies. We have a bunch of movies coming out this July that I have to talk about. And let's get started, guys. I have my whole list here. I write it down on a yellow piece of paper. I got my yellow list, two-sided. That's how many movies I have to talk about. So yeah, I got the whole list. I'm sorry if I keep looking down, but I'll be reading the list off and talking about the movies I have written on the list. So I do apologize for that. It's a little unprofessional, but that's how I'm going to do this video. Also, guys, I have a few movie posters that I'll be holding up as I talk about some of these movies in these videos. So, yeah, I like to add movie posters into the video. But anyway, guys, let's get started. The first day of big movies coming out in July is July 3rd. Now, that is a Wednesday, guys. It's obviously the day before 4th of July. So, 4th of July weekend, we have two big movies coming out. The first one is, let me hold the poster up, Despicable Me 2. Yes, guys, they're making a sequel to the 2010, I believe it was, Despicable Me. I think it starred the voice actor of Steve Carell, and it introduced, you know, the cute little yellow minions. Now, guys, I personally did not see Despicable Me in 2010. I missed it for whatever reason. So, I will not be seeing Despicable Me 2, but I know a lot of people, this movie made a lot of people fans. The first Despicable Me got a lot of fans. A lot of people enjoyed that movie. Thought it was a really cute and fun family film. And now they're making a sequel to it. Let's see how the sequel fares out against the first one. Now, guys, Despicable Me 2, as you see right here, will be released in 3D on July 3rd. To anyone who wants to go see it in 3D, I'm not even going to see the movie, but I just think that's pointless 3D. Yeah, but anyway, guys, yeah, a lot of people are probably looking forward to this. Despicable Me 2 comes out on July 3rd. So, that's that. We have another film coming out on July 3rd, the day before Independence Day, and that is The Lone Ranger. Lone Ranger is from Disney, and it stars Johnny Depp and Armie Hammer. It basically tells the story of the Native American Tonto. Johnny Depp plays Tonto, and they go on this... You know what, I honestly don't even know the entire plot summary, guys, but that's because I don't plan on seeing The Lone Ranger. I mean, I've been watching the commercials for The Lone Ranger, and, you know, none of them just really got my interest. You know, I don't really want to see that movie. Yeah, I guess some people might want to go check it out. It looks like it's going to be a cool movie, a cool summer movie. It looks like it's going to have some cool action scenes, so if you want to check out The Lone Ranger, it comes out on July 3rd, stars Johnny Depp and Armie Hammer. From what I know, it will not be released in 3D. Okay, guys, moving on. Now, July 12th is the next Friday. So, skip July 5th, move on to the next Friday. That is July 12th. We have two big movies coming out that I'm going to talk about, and one indie film that I want to quickly mention because it's a movie I personally want to see. Anyway, guys. The first film coming out on July 12th, and this is a huge... This movie is going to be the definition of summer blockbuster popcorn fun at the movie theaters. And that movie is Pacific... If I could hold the poster up straight. Pacific Rim. Yes, guys, Pacific Rim. If you haven't seen the trailers for this cool-looking movie, stop this video right now. Pause it. Go watch the trailers for Pacific Rim. Then come back to me and listen to me talk about Pacific Rim. Because this is going to be... this is probably going to be the best action film of the summer in my opinion. This movie looks insane. You see these robots fighting these monsters on the big screen, and especially in 3D. That's going to be awesome. So guys, getting back to Pacific Rim, the movie is directed by Guillermo del Toro. It stars Idris Elba and Ron Perlman. Those are two of the main actors in the movie. But mostly we're going to be focusing our attention on these ginormous robots. Look at this thing in the poster. Look at this blue robot. That is awesome. It said in the trailer they're creating these robots. They're calling them monsters to fight monsters, like these alien things that are landing on Earth or something. It just looked awesome, guys. It's going to be a fun summer movie. I will definitely check out Pacific Rim. I can't wait to go see it, and it's going to be insane. And I know it's going to be an awesome movie in 3D. I'm probably going to go see this movie in 3D because I think this is the kind of movie that deserves to be seen in 3D. So guys, Pacific Rim comes out on July 12th. So that's going to be that's a big day for movies. The second big film that's coming out that day is actually not a sci-fi action film like Pacific Rim is. It is a comedy, a sequel to 2010 film that the critics hated, the audience loved, and that is Grown Ups 2. Grown Ups 2, yes, they're actually making another Grown Ups 2. Now, guys, the first Grown Ups, the critics hated it, the audience loved it. Audience members still rave over that movie. And Grown Ups 2 will basically, it has the same cast from the first Grown Ups. You have Adam Sandler back, Kevin James, Chris Rock, and David Spade. The only actor that was dropped from the first Grown Ups was Rob Schneider for whatever reason. But those 4 actors are back in the sequel. Now, guys, Grown Ups 2... You see, I thought the first time I saw the first Grown Ups, I thought it was okay. I laughed a lot, surprisingly. Then I watched it again and again on TV because they were playing it over and over again on TV. I just realized how dumb it was. Right now, I don't like the first Grown Ups. Wasn't a big fan of it. Liked it the first time, I've just grown to not like it. It's just not that funny to me. And the second one doesn't, it looks like it's going to be basically the same thing, so I don't have any intentions to go see Grown Ups 2. I know a lot of you guys liked the first Grown Ups. I understand that there were funny moments in it, but I personally will not be seeing the second Grown Ups. I don't think I will. Maybe a cheap night, that's all. That's the only way I would go see it. I really don't, I would rather see Pacific Rim that day. I think Pacific Rim is going to be a better movie anyway. So, July 12th, Grown Ups 2 and Pacific Rim, those are the 2 big films that everyone's going to pay to go see that weekend. And then we have an indie film coming out that weekend, obviously in limited release, so I'm not going to get to see it. I will buy it on Blu-ray as soon as it comes out because it looks fantastic. Critics at a few film festivals have been giving it nothing but praise, and that film is Fruitvale Station. I do not have a poster for it, but Fruitvale Station is, like I said, it's an indie film. It's based on the true story of the death of Oscar Grant. Now, I'm not going to go into that story. I barely know anything about it as it is. Guys, look that story up. They made a movie about this guy. His name was Oscar Grant. He was killed. And I'm not going to go into it. It's based on a true story, really. But if you watch the trailer for it, it looks fantastic. It looks like a really well-made movie. It looks like it's going to get a lot of Oscar buzz. And I want to see it, but I can't because it's going to be in limited release. But if it's in a theater near you, check it out because it looks amazing. I would love to see it, but I'm not going to get to see it, unfortunately. But, yeah, so we got those 3 films coming out on July 12th. Next up, guys, on July 17th, we have, that's a Wednesday, we have 1 movie coming out. It's an animated film from DreamWorks, and that is Turbo. It's about a snail that, is really fast because I think they get him, the snail falls in, like, this car in the nitrous oxide or whatever. I don't know. And now the snail's really fast, and the snail wants to compete in the Indy 500. With race cars, and that's a snail. So, that's the DreamWorks movie. It actually looks like a cute DreamWorks film, and it looks like it could be good, but it might be bad at the same time. It looks decent. I'm not going to go see it. There are a lot of other movies I want to see. But if you want to check out Turbo, it comes out July 17th. It will be released in 3D, and the voice of the main snail is Ryan Reynolds. So, there you have it. That's Turbo. On July 19th, now this is a big day for movies. We have, I got 4 movies on July 19th. I count 4 movies that are coming out. This is going to be a pretty big day. On July 19th, the first film, July 19th is a Friday, the first big film to talk about coming out on July 19th is R.I.P.D. or the Rest in Peace Department, whatever you want to call it. Now this film is like a sci-fi action film. It stars Ryan Reynolds and Jeff Bridges. Ryan Reynolds is in 2 movies this July. And yeah, I saw the trailers for this movie. It looks cool. A lot of people are saying they're ripping, they're taking ideas from Men in Black, which I would agree. I find a lot of similarities between this and Men in Black. It looks like there's going to be a few funny moments in this movie. I mean, if they release cooler trailers for it, and if it gets good reviews, I'll think about it, but as of right now, I really don't want to see it. But if you do want to check out R.I.P.D., it looks like it might be a cool summer movie. It will be released on July 19th in 3D, if you guys want to check it out. It might be cool. Who knows? It might be one of the biggest surprises of the summer, for all we know. So yeah, R.I.P.D. comes out on July 19th. Also on July 19th, we have another sequel coming out, the movie's name is Red 2, Red in capital letters. It stars, who do I got here? Helen Mirren, Bruce Willis, and John Malkovich. Now, Red 2 is the sequel to the first Red, which came out, I believe, in 2010. I did not see that movie, guys. I don't plan on seeing Red 2 because I didn't see the first one. But I think some people like the movie. I think it got okay reviews. I actually don't really remember it. But yeah, some people are saying they want to go see it, so that's why I put it in. So on July 19th, we have Red 2 coming out. What's next? We have 2 more movies coming out on July 19th. One of them is in limited release. One of them is a horror movie. The one that is a horror movie is a movie a lot of people are saying it might be kind of creepy, and I might even have to agree with that. And that is The Conjuring. Now, guys, some of you might not have even heard this movie was coming out, but it is a horror film. Just go on YouTube, type in the first trailer for The Conjuring. I thought that first trailer was pretty creepy. Was it scary? No. Did it scare me? No. But I thought it was creepy. It might bring us back to that time when horror movies were actually creepy. Who knows? I'm keeping my thumbs crossed for this movie, hoping it's going to be a good horror movie. I will go see The Conjuring. It comes out July 19th. It stars Vera Farmiga and Patrick Wilson, 2 great actors, and it's also based, it says on the poster, based on the true case files of the Warrens. So it looks pretty creepy. The second trailer, I don't think is as good as the first, actually. I like the first trailer a lot. But yeah, I think they even just released the 3rd trailer. So you can check out the trailers for The Conjuring if you haven't seen it. It might be creepy. People are saying it looks creepy, so it's getting a lot of buzz. So there you go, guys. The Conjuring comes out on July 19th. And I have one more movie. That's right, I'm not done. Another film coming out on July 19th. And this is a movie that will be getting limited release. I do have a poster for it. Another limited release, but I put it in the video because a lot of people, I think, want to see this movie. And that is Nicholas Winding Refn's Only God Forgives. Now, guys, Nicholas Winding Refn, let's talk about him for a second. Nicholas Winding Refn is the director of Drive, a 2011 film that starred Ryan Gosling. Everybody raves about Drive. I still want to watch it. I'm going to watch it as soon as I can. But everyone loved Drive. They said it was a perfect, I think, a drama and thriller mixed with some action scenes in it. I mean, it sounded cool. I watched the trailers for Drive. It looked amazing, and I still want to watch it. But Nicholas Winding Refn's film, his upcoming film, his first film since Drive, is Only God Forgives, and a lot of people are looking forward to it. Ryan Gosling is back in another Nicholas Winding Refn film, so him and Nicholas Winding Refn teamed up again for Only God Forgives, and Kristen Scott Thomas is also in the movie. Now, guys, Only God Forgives will unfortunately be released limitedly, so it might not make it to your theaters, but if it is in your theaters, I think it looks pretty cool. It hasn't been getting the best reviews so far from critics, so that's a little unfortunate, but I think some people are going to try to go see this movie because it's from the director of Drive. So Only God Forgives also comes out on July 19th. Moving on, guys, I got 2 more movies to talk about, then I'm done with the month of July. July 24th, we have a movie I know a lot of people are looking forward to. I do have its poster, and that film is The Wolverine. So July 24th is a Wednesday, I believe, and yeah, or is it a Friday? I'm not completely sure, but I'm pretty sure it's a Wednesday. So the Wolverine, guys, stars Hugh Jackman. Yes, Hugh Jackman is back. I think this is the 6th time he's come back in an X-Men film as Wolverine. Now, this is another X-Men movie that's focusing solely on Wolverine. Wolverine is essentially going to be the only X-Men character that is going to be in this movie. However, if you've seen the trailers, I think the movie looks decent. I don't think it looks insane, but I think I'll have a good time at the movie. I think I want to go see it. The story is set in Japan, and it's focusing on Wolverine, and the Wolverine is finally going to clash with the Silver Samurai, a conflict I know a lot of people were waiting to see because a lot of people like the Wolverine versus Silver Samurai in the comics, so I think they're looking forward to that with the Wolverine. Now, guys, the Wolverine will be released in 3D, and I think it'll be worth it. I think we should probably go see it because, you know, Hugh Jackman, always, I thought he was perfect, always, as Wolverine. I thought they nailed him as Wolverine in the other X-Men movies. So, the Wolverine comes out. I think I'm going to go see it. I think I'll enjoy it. And that's it for that. And finally, guys, on July 31st, we have another kids movie coming out. Another sequel, actually. I'm shocked that they actually made this movie. I think they're making a 3rd film. That's crazy. They're making a 3rd film to this movie. They didn't even release the 2nd one yet. Here it is, guys. It is The Smurfs 2. If you didn't realize, yes, that's one of the Smurfs. He's holding up 2 fingers. Yes, that means it's The Smurfs 2. I can't believe they're making a sequel to this movie. Now, guys, if you were wondering, did I see the Smurfs? Yes, I did. I did not see it in the theaters. I saw it on TV. Don't ask me why I watched it on TV. It was on Stars. I did not like the first Smurfs. I really didn't like it. There were plot holes galore in that movie. There were a couple nice parts to it, but other than that, I really didn't like it. I don't know why they're making a sequel, obviously because the first one took in a lot of money. But Smurfs 2 is a sequel to the 2011 The Smurfs, and it comes out on July 31st, which I believe is a Wednesday. That is the last day in July, and that's it for the July movies. So, yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. For all the movies coming out. Once again, guys, the movies I said I am going to be seeing, let me just get the posters for them together. I will definitely be seeing, these are the movies you should expect reviews from me. I will definitely be seeing Pacific Rim. I will definitely be seeing The Conjuring. I will definitely be seeing The Wolverine. And as of for right now, that is it. If Only God Forgives does come to my theater, I would like to check that out as well. And as for right now, that's it. And possibly you might get a review from me for R.I.P.D. I'm not sure yet, though. I don't think I'm going to see it. I don't know. Maybe a cheap night. But anyway, guys, that's basically it for this July 2013 movie guide. Let me know down below in the comments, guys, what movies are you looking forward to seeing this July? We got a lot of them. I want to know what movies you guys are going to see. Leave me your thoughts on any of the movies. Leave me your thoughts on this video itself, and I'll really appreciate that, guys. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Stay tuned for my August 2013 movie guide video coming at the end of July. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.